And also, I think it's important for people to understand that in all of these cultures, there is the ceremonial portion of the AVA gathering, and then there's the casual. It's just because in case people think, okay, so so you spoke of Tonga and the Whaikava culture. We also have the casual consummation of Kava in Fiji, which is pretty much a Fijian version of the Whaikava, where you get together. And what would you call those kinds of gatherings other than the ceremonial? Because we know that when you say Kava, traditionally in most of our perspective of not only the diaspora, but also Samoan, Fijian, Tongan, and most of our cultures, most of us look at the AVA ceremony as a ceremonial only, right? But there's also the casual consuming of Kava.
I think it's more of a social construct and a social gathering where there's a lot of sharing around the tānoa. Samoans have it as well, where they'll have an evening where a lot of work has been done, and then just to sort of conclude the evening, then they share the AVA amongst themselves. But the sharing of the cup goes along with sharing of the stories, sharing of oral histories, sharing of cultural knowledge. And I know that in the Whaikava, back in university days, that's where a lot of the lea whakatonga is spoken, and then it sort of revives and maintains the language. And what I love about those circles in Fiji and in Tonga and in these social gatherings of the AVA Samoa Pōwhiri, it's the spoken language. It's the normality of speaking the mother tongue, and it's not your reverent language or your oratorical language or the high level language. It's your everyday language with certain key people, with certain significant people in society, but they've just brought themselves down and they understand that it's just an equal footing up. I remember saying before in our other discussion, King Arthur, they talk about his round table. That is like the round circle that we all try to we try to reflect, and in that roundness, no matter our status, we're all similar, and we're all one. And that oneness, despite of how many cups there are, because in Samoan culture we drink out of the one cup from the one kava, from the one tānoa, I should say, similar to our Fijian and Tongan counterparts, but it's all from the one kava, but it's all being spread out, and you see the connection. It's so physical, everyone passing it around, and with that the sharing and the stories and it's inclusivity as well.
Not all true stories. Not all true stories.
Not all true stories, but and that's where you start to pick up the nuances and start to pick up the behaviors, and that it's a really good learning place as well. And then you start to pick up which of the stories are true and which are not. And so, I mean, that's what I mean. It's a social. It's a social evanga. It's a social whaasoa where you can't be too serious, like in your ceremonial events, but you don't take it lightly because it's really important to be part of that circle. So
and it's also important to understand too that the people that you might come across in the ceremonial portion of the AVA, some of them will also be present in the casual sharing. But they may not. So in the Samoan context of it all, you might have a 𝕼𝕚𝕚 or any other village. That serious personality you will encounter during the ceremonies may be a little bit
vulnerability, or the whole thing all comes down because they know it's contextual. They know that but the thing is, you still need to honor the va. That's what does it. And then regardless of which circle you're in, you don't, just because they're put down to your level, you don't make them go lower. You still honor that va. You still respect that va, and you still recognize the va. And it's not going to be as big as what you did in the ceremonial things, but you're still, showing those signs of it.
Mania, beautiful. Very beautiful, sir.